then to the infield to take over the turn 1 control. Darwin Stewart in charge of turns 3 and 4. And of course our chief official, Sonny Neighbors, up above. Here we go. We got a green. Leading them down that backstretch. Look out, look out, look out. Red flag out immediately. 25 is Scott Clark. A nasty pile into that wall. And you can see Scott out of the car already, and the 30 of Tony Carey not heavily involved, so we have no reason to believe there's any problem there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Back of the pack, by the look of it, the 9 car back there out of Stockton, Calvin King. Up in front of him, the 41 car out of Riverbank, Chris Green. And I'm totally buried. Is that the 92 or the 93 back there? I can't tell. Hold up a 2. It's the 3. 93 out of Manteca, James Carpenter. Up on the outside front row, the 3 car out of Oakley, Travis Chadwick. Next to him, the 36 out of Manteca, Mike Norris. Around the corner they come. Oh, they're just warming up. I'm getting too excited too fast. Well, you could have fooled me. Through a green, I never saw it. So we'll try to play catch-up. Looks like the 36 of Mike Norris out in the front. Chris Green in trouble over here, and looks like the 9 of Calvin King at the other side of the track on a turn 3 with a problem. James Carpenter running second. Green flag's up. Away they go. Points paid to the top 4. 4 left, so everybody's going to get a piece of the action. Chris Green making a move from the back, takes it to the high side. Works his way around the 93 of Carpenter into second place, just that quick. He's got his eyes focused on the 36 right in front of him. Off of turn 4 they come, white flag, final time around. Norris keeps his cart low. He says if you're going to go on the outside. Norris brings it home first in the number 36 car, followed by the 41 of Green, the 93 of Carpenter, and the 3 of Travis Chadwick. Back of the pack, the 30 of Brandon Carey. There's the 92 of Kathy Blackwell, the 45 of Jeff Sullivan, the 83 of Kellen Chadwick, and up on the front row, there's the 0 of Mike Brooks Jr. and the 17 of Nick DiCarlo. Shows them the green. They're gone. Ho, ho, we got them tangled up on the backstretch. Restart flag flies. Restart flag signifies they line back up in their original starting position, less any and all cars that caused that restart flag. Those cars must go to the back of the pack. Off the corner they come, starter's looking at them, he's got a green, they're gone. And DiCarlo brings him around for lap number 1. Battle developing there between Brooks and Kellen Chadwick for that second slot. Young Brandon Carey moving up into the fray, trying to work underneath the 83 of Chadwick. DiCarlo holding strong up in front. Flag with Brooks in the lead. And your winner in the 0, Mike Brooks Jr., followed by the 83, Kellen Chadwick, the 30 of Brandon Carey, and falling back to 4th on that final lap, the 17 of Nick DiCarlo. Williams on the pull-up, flanked by the 41 of Christy Ryder, then the 49 of David Goodwill, the 30 of Tony Carey, the 90 of Doug Machado, the 21 of Jacob Pacheco, the 14 of Robbie Height, the 25 of Scott Clark, and at the back of the field, the 39 of Terry Clem. We got a green. Down the back straightaway, sharp on his bumper. Tony Carey runs through. Goodwill with a little bit of bump and run takes over the lead down the back straightaway, brings it around down the front chute. Carey runs second. Battle between the 41 of the Ryder, the 90 of Machado. Machado fades back, gives that third spot clearly to the 41 of the Ryder. David Goodwill, running second in the 30, Tony Carey, taking third on that last lap in car number 90, Doug Machado, and slipping to fourth in the 41 Chris DeRider. Over at 2 and 3, the 4 of Buck Potage, followed by the 1 of Chuck Gurney Jr., the 15 of Tammy Wright, the 10 of Garrett Andrews, the 14 of Barry Breeze Jr. And our flagman Nate Stoller looking into that setting sun as they come off of turn 3. Around turn 4, he gives him a green. We're gone. Garrett Andrews brings him around the lead lap number 1. Right, your top 3. In the 10 car, Garrett Andrews. Second place to the 4, Buck Potage. Third to the 15 of Tammy Wright, and fourth to the 1 of Chuck Gurney Jr. So far, the 90 of Doug Machado, the 25 of Scott Clark, and the 14 of Robbie Height. Yellow light is out as they go down the back straightaway. We got a green. Jacob Pacheco leads them down that back straightaway. The 21 out of Gilroy, Jacob Pacheco. Second to the 90 of Doug Machado, third to the 25 of Scott Clark, and in the final position, the 14 of Robbie Height. Driver hails out of Pleasanton. That's a Yaki chassis with a Honda motor in it. He's a rookie this year, 14 years of age, Barry Breeze Jr. Up on the outside, well, where are you going to go? He's going to the inside. He's going to take modified number 15. That's our current. We'll hold for the 10 car here in just a second. Car number 15, driver hails out of Fremont. This is also a Yaki chassis with a Honda motor. Second year of competition, third in points last year in '96. She's 17 years of age, the current track record holder in the number 15 car out of Fremont, Tammy Wright. Move up from that to the number 1 ride out of Livermore. This is a Waxham chassis with a Honda engine. Second year of competition here at Delta. 15 years of age. He's our 1996 rookie and defending champion from this division, Chuck Gurney Jr. We move forward to the front row. Car number 10, a Waxham chassis with a Honda motor. This is his 3rd year at Delta. He is 17 years of age. We've got a lot of youngsters in this division, I hope to tell you. Out of Napa, welcome Garrett Andrews. Here we go. We got a green. Andrews on his way to make it 2 for 2, win the heat, win the dash. Andrews, Wright, and Gurney, your top 3. Off of turn 4, white flag, one more time around. And your winner once again on the night, the 10 car out of Napa, Garrett Andrews, followed by the 15 of Tammy Wright, then the 1 of Chuck Gurney Jr., and the 14 of Barry Prees Jr. On the track for you for their trophy dash. Mark Vincelette holding his hand over the 0 car out of Stockton. It's Ford, 2300cc powered, 4th year in this division, but the gentleman driving is our 1990 mini stock champ. He's also the defending Modified 4 champion from last year out of Stockton. Welcome, Mike Brooks. We move inside to Modified 4 number 21. He's been 5 years in the mini stock division. This is his 3rd year of competition in Modified 4. He's the 1992 mini stock champion. That's a Dodge Colt out there underneath him. Out of Stockton, smiling Don Kennedy. We move outside row number 1 to the 25 car. Driver hails out of Stockton. This is a Ford 2300cc, another past champion for this division. Back in action for the first night. Welcome, Jerry Hollenbeck. We move inside to the number 58 car, 3rd year of action for this gentleman. He was 2nd in points last year. This is a T-Bird 2300cc powered out of Stockton, the driver Fred Clement. Coming around, looking him over, he shares in the green. Takes it to the front. And your winner in the 25 out of Stockton, Jerry Hollenbeck. Second to the 58 of Fred Clement. Third to the 0, Mike Brooks Sr. And the final position to the 21 of Don Kennedy. Side back row, the number 61. Fourth year of driving for this gentleman. It's a 74 Pinto 2000 cc. He is the defending champion for the division out of Manteca, Guy Gabor. We work inside to car number 7, his third year of competition. A 1978 Toyota underneath him with a 2300 cc motor out of Escalon, Joe Cambra. Outside front row to car number 6, his third year also in competition here at Delta. He was third in points in 1996. It's a 1976 Pinto with a 2000 cc power plant out of Manteca, Sam Solari. We move inside to our pole sitter, car number 60. He's a rookie and doing a good job so far this year. That's an 83 Mustang 2300 cc out of Banta, Mark Borges. Lights out. Mark's looking them over. They're a little bit out of line already. They pick it up, they pick it up, they pick it up. He shows them a green. Snarling on that front row. White flag, final lap. And your winner in the 61, Guy Gabor. Second place to the 6 of Sam Solari. Third to the 7 of Joe Cambra. Final position to the 60 of Mark Borges. Stockton Auto Supply, Trail Kill Auto Service, and Grand Auto Sales. 0 car out of Stockton, Mike Brooks Jr. Up to the number 83 ride, sponsored by Oakley Stern Drive, Oakley Cleaners, and Pro Motorsports out of Oakley, Kellen Chadwick. Inside to the 36 ride, sponsored by Green Racing, Dual Fabrication, and Houston Cycle out of Manteca, Mike Norris. We move up to the number 30 ride, sponsored by the Screen Shop, Tracy Chevrolet, Almond Valley Chiropractic, and Vernon Transportation Company out of Ripon, Brandon Carey. Looks like the 41 right back behind him, sponsored by Green Racing, Dual Fabrication, and Houston Cycle out of Riverbank, Chris Green. We move up to the 17 car, sponsored by DeCarlo's Auto Repair and Busby Motorsports out of Martinez, Nick DeCarlo. Looks like the 93 behind him, sponsored by GB Industrial Spray, 99 Recyclers, Manteca Service Center, McSparran Auto Glass, Tin and T-shirts, Janitorial Services, and Professional Appliance Installers out of Manteca, James Carpenter. Outside next row up in the 92, sponsored by Conley's Locksmith, the Auto Stop, American Home Mortgage, Right Way Cleaners, and Sidelines out of Stockton, Kathy Blackwell. Inside looks like the number 3 car, sponsored by Oakley Stern Drive, Oakley Cleaners, Pro Motorsports. Out of Oakley, the younger brother, Travis Chadwick. Outside front row on the pole, number 45, sponsored by the Body Shop, Citywide Tow, and TLC Construction. Out of Acampo, Jeff Sullivan. On the pole, sponsored by Miracle Auto Painting, GMT, Delta Charter Service, Mayo Diesel Repair, G&M Diesel, and Mayo Construction out of Stockton, Calvin King. We got a green. Slicing and a dicing. Calvin King coming around the lead, lap number 1. Top 5 starting to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Looks like Brandon Carey is the man on the move with the outside position. Slides out of 4th, comes around to gain the 3rd slot. Carey to the outside down the back straightaway, trying to take over 2nd. He's going all the way up. Here he comes off the corner and takes the lead on lap number 5. And we got him tangled up over here in the corner. Got the 3 of Travis Chadwick and the 41 of Chris Green locked up over there in turn 4. Black Brandon Carey, Calvin King, Nick DiCarlo, Jeff Sullivan, Kathy Blackwell, your top 5. Green's waving, they're gone. And the 0 of Brooks in trouble over here in turn number 4. Yellow flag out immediately. So if you waited too long. We got a green. Brandon Carey checking out. Down, 5 to go. Brandon Carey in charge. White flag, final lap. Your winner in the number 30 cart out of Ripon, California, Brandon Carey. Running second in the 9 out of Stockton, Calvin King. Third place to the 17, Nick DiCarlo. Fourth to the 45 of Jeff Sullivan, and fifth to the 83 of Kellen Chadwick. We got the Golden Oldies van out here, 100.1 coming around. The fine folks from KQOD, Golden Oldies 100.1 here in the port city of Stockton. Or as I say, my halfway station. I can get them halfway home and halfway here. Need to get them up to 100 watts and I can take them all the way to beautiful downtown Snelling with me. And we get what is probably one of Pete Paulson's classic cars along with it. In this case, a classic truck. And Nathan brings the trophy girl over to the box stock area. We present them for their main event efforts. Is that our third place winner over there they're going to first? I'm not sure. If it is, it's Nick DiCarlo. She moves around to the other side. That's a little higher podium, but yet it's a taller youngster. Theoretically, that would be our second place, Calvin King. If they haven't changed places on me. They do that sometimes too. And she moves up to the top rung of the podium, so to speak, for the winner of the main event, and that should be young Brandon Carey. That's his third career main event win and his second of 1997. Only because Aman Bali Chiropractic keeps him in such good shape. Right? Right. And Nathan escorts our trophy girl back to the classic truck. And Mark Vincelet picks up our adult trophy girl. And we move over to the 250 modified division first for car number 10. That's Garrett Andrews out of Napa. And this is his second 1997 Trophy Dash win here. He also won tonight's heat for the 250. We get our still camera in action down there. We also get Dave Clement with action video. Getting it all on video for you folks. We move over to the 600 multi-division Trophy Dash winner in the number 21 car. Out of Gilroy, this is Jacob Pacheco. And this is his first ever Delta Dash. And we move to the next one over. That's the number 25 in the modified 4 division. A new driver, not new to the track, but new for this year. Past champion for this division out of Stockton, that's Jerry Hollenbeck. And our final recipient, the number 61 in the mini stock. Driver hails out of Manteca, doesn't hardly need any introduction. He was our fast time man along with the dash win, his second dash win of 97, Guy Gabor. And we want to thank our trophy girls tonight. Also, I want to thank the fine folks from KQOD, Oldies 100 on your dial, for being here tonight. Jim Stockdale, our director of competition on the Friday night events, is not here tonight. He's the one that normally brings me the names of the trophy girls, and I didn't get that tonight. I was locked in up here before I could make any kind of a move as to who they were, but I'll let you know how fun it is to be an announcer sometime. Some gentleman I didn't recognize hollered up at me from down below and said, "Call the trophy girls, call the trophy girls, get them to the gate, get them to the gate." And I hollered back, "I have no idea who they are." And he looked at me and says, "I know them," and left. So that's as much information as I got tonight. Coming out for their heat races. This is the first heat race for the mini stock division. There's the 9 of Bob Griffiths, the 16 of Steve Kindle, the 52 of Mike Soyset. There's the 93 of Jamie Carpenter, the 60 of Mark Borges, Out comes the 45 of Don Beck. He's followed by the 7 of Joe Cambra. There comes the 49, late arrival on him, Larry Bowles. No time trials for him, but he can start at the back of the slowest heat, and he will have to start at the back of the semi-main event. And the other car on the track, the 10 car out of Lathrop, that is Angelo Carollo. Oh, turn 3, turn 4, we got a green. Look out, look out. We got them all crabbed up on the back straightaway. The 93 of Jamie Carpenter back there. The 9 of Bob Griffiths, by the look of it. And the 49 of Larry Bowles is also involved. Carpenter gets it under motion. So that has the light out, watches them progress down the back straightaway into 3, halfway around, into 4. Here they come. We got a green. We're gone. Slipping in a slide, and everybody okay so far. Carollo comes around with that first lap lead. Kimball off the pace, following in the back over here in turn 1, heading for the infield. Angelo still in charge on the front straightaway. Mark Borges moving underneath the 52 Southwest. Takes over that second place. Looks like it's up to Carollo. 60 of Borges doesn't seem to be gaining any great ground on him. Your leader, the 10 car, off of turn 4, white flag, final lap. Your winner in the 10 car out of Lathrop, Angelo Carollo. Second place to the 60, Mark Borges. Third place to the 93 of Carpenter, and fourth to the 45 of Beck. Forming up, the 79 of Casey Tennant, the 33 of Darwin Davis, the 23 Virginia Patterson, the 24 Barry Carpenter, the 22 Johnny Crawford. And that 22 car is for sale. There's the 4 car, Sean Layton. Looking him over. Uh-oh, bumpity bump, bumpity bump, bumpity bump, bumpity bump. There they come. Nice and even, we got a green. On the inside, here they come off the corner. We got a green. save. Guy Gabor simply checking out of the motel. White flag, final lap. Year winner in the 61, Guy Gabor. Second place to the 22, Johnny Crawford. Third place to the 33, Darwin Davis. And fourth to the 24, Barry Carpenter. Just like a flat front tire on the 79 of Tinnen. That's what caused him to slow up over there in turns 1 and 2. On the back chute, there's the 71 of Scott Gilligan, the 58 of Fred Clement, followed by the 21 of Don Kennedy. Catching up to the back, the 25 of Jerry Hollenbeck, and then the 0 of Mike Brooks. The starter has the light out. Here they come. Blue and green. Look out, look out, look out. They tie up and they come apart just that quick. Restart flag in his hand, and he's going to throw it. Yes, he does. Gilligan, lights out, coming around. He gives him the green. Hanging tough. Brooks right behind him. And Clement around the circle over here. Stands on the gas, brings it back out. There'll be no yellow flag. Circuit. Brooks had to look inside. Gonna be close. What do you think of that? That's different. Well, as I always say, pending any rulings that may be forthcoming, at this point, it looked like the 21 of Don Kennedy stood by on the inside for that win. 0 of Brooks crossed next in line, then the 25 of Hollenbeck backing across the line, the 71 of Gilligan, but we'll wait for official notification. In number 39, sponsored by Wanda's Country Deli out of Stockton, this is Terry Clem. We move up to car number 25 on the outside, sponsored by Uncle Jed's Fabrication and Bill Montgomery Enterprises out of Fremont, Scott Clark. Inside, car number 14, sponsored by Steel Products Incorporated out of Yuba City, Robbie Height. Outside, next row, car number 21, sponsored by Wheeler Gresham Engineering, Simmerhorn Trucking, and Pacheco Overhead Door out of Gilroy, Jacob Pacheco. Inside, car number 90, sponsored by The Udder Place, FRE, Elk Grove Dairy Service, Dam Wings, with a special thanks to Jennifer, Lauren, and Austin out of Elk Grove, Doug Machado. Outside, second row, car number 30, sponsored by The Screen Shop, Vernon Transportation Company, Ripon Market, Houston's Motorcycle Repair, and Almond Valley Chiropractic out of Ripon, Tony Carey. Inside, to car number 49, sponsored by Maxim Computer Systems, Leto Auto Body Incorporated, P&S Car Care, Bob Worth Racing Engines, Kenny Pereiro Racing, and Bailey Brothers Performance Center out of Napa, David Goodwill. Outside, pole position, number 41, sponsored by DeRider Farms, your defending champion out of Manteca, Christy Ryder. Inside, on the pole, sponsored by Major Cisco, U.S. Rentals of Merced, Met and Glass Fiberglass, Racers Warehouse, Williams Racing, Mighty Muffler, Frida's Auto Wrecking, Dow Hammond Truck Sales, and Ideal Leasing of Modesto. He turns 15 years old tomorrow out of Merced. He's got his hand up. Stephen Williams. I love doing that to starters. Owen Stewart in charge of turns 3 and 4. And of course our chief official, Sonny Neighbors, up above. Here we go. We got a green. Stephen Williams leading them down that backstretch. Look out, look out, look out. Red flag out immediately. 25 is Scott Clark. A nasty pile into that wall. And you can see Scott out of the car already. And the 30 of Tony Carey not heavily involved, so we have no reason to believe there's any problem there. From the flag stand, Stephen Williams bringing him around, stands on the gas. We got a green. Whitwell up on the outside. He's challenging, and he takes the lead. Off the track, gets it right back on just that fast as the yellow flag comes out. Right out, he watches them as they progress down the back straightaway through the turns. They got a green. Up to that number 4 spot. Look out, look out, look out. 90 of Doug Machado slides it ever so gently up into that wall, just enough to pick it up and lay it on side. He might be able to continue, unless he's got that front wheel bent in the wrong direction. Here they come. He shows him the green. Up into that number 2 position. Stephen Williams slides back to 3rd. David Goodwill still in charge in the 49 car. Tony Carey making a move, slides up to the 3rd position. Slot if he can. Time's running out. Right flag, final lap. To the end, your winner in the 49, his first of 97. Good to see him get it out of Napa, David Goodwill. In second, with a stiff fight on his hand, number 14 out of Yuba City, Robbie Height. Third place, car number 30 out of Ripon, Tony Carey. Finishing 4th in the 41 car, Christy Ryder. And your 5th place finisher, our birthday boy, Stephen Williams. The 10 of Garrett Andrews, the 1 of Chuck Gurney Jr. There's the 15 of Tammy Wright, the 14 of Barry Prees Jr. In the infield, the 4 of Buck Botosh. Lights out, Andrews bringing him around. We got a green. Gurney, the number 1 car, with a strong lead. Saved it. A little bit of a bump and a run with the 10 of Andrews, the 15 of Wright, but they're both okay. Flag, final lap. Is what you call a barn burner. Wire-to-wire win on yellow all the way. Number 1 position in the double-point main event. That'll help him a lot. Out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Second place to the 10 car out of Napa, Garrett Andrews. Third to the 15 out of Fremont, Tammy Wright. Fourth, the car number 14 out of Pleasanton, Barry Prees Jr. And your final position on the track, car number 4 out of Castro Valley, Buck Botosh. Car sponsored by Brooks Racing, El Camino Tires, Grand Auto Sales. This is Star Brooks' favorite racer, Mike Brooks Sr. We move up and outside to the number 21 car, sponsored by Kennedy Auto Company and Stock Car Fabrication out of Stockton, Don Kennedy. Inside the car number 25, sponsored by McSparran Auto Glass, Brannan Tire, Manteca Service Center, Stock Car Fabrication, Bruce's Body Shop, Pro Blast Plastic Blasting, and Professional Appliance Installers out of Stockton, Jerry Hollenbeck. We move forward to the outside front row, the number 58 car, sponsored by Stockton Service Station Equipment, Kennedy Auto Company, Wheels by Paulson, The Parts House, Randy's Race Palace, Action Video, Sturmiska Racing, Gillette Racing, Pierce Brothers Racing, Brooks Racing, Circle Track Supply, A1 Carburetor, and Bardall out of Stockton, Fred Clement. We move inside to car number 71, sponsored by Chuck's Hamburgers, Brannan Tire, The Sign Shop, Bob's Trucking, Gilligan Motorsports, Knowles Auto Supply, Steve's Bagel Kitchen, Economy Muffler, Randy's Race Palace, Mustangs Plus,